Everyone, this is Jason Katzenbach with Johncow.com, and in my previous post I talked about this website ebay.internetmoney.org, ebay-rules.php, which was submitted through a comment. And when I saw this site, I thought, what a perfect opportunity for a great post. And first of all, let me say thank you for all the fantastic feedback given, and I'm sure Jim, whose site this is very appreciative. I'm going to go through right now and give you my feedback on this site, and Jim, what I think you need to do, and hopefully it'll help. Now, first of all, hopefully you've listened to the podcast that I gave and you understand that you need to be split testing. You need to be making sure you understand the keywords you're using, making sure that they're buying keywords. And you want to make sure that you're testing other offers. Now, I'm going to rip apart this page in itself, in my opinion, as to how I would look at this, and if this was something that someone gave me and said, here, just run with it, what I would do. Now, the first thing I got to say is when I come to this page, this right here is, this header. Okay, it looks fine. I mean, you look at it and say, yeah, it looks kind of professional. Yeah, it kind of does. But you know what? It says auctions for newbies. And then what you can barely see, which I think is the important part, is right here, the complete beginner's guide to making money with eBay. I don't know about you, but I can barely see that. I had to look for it to understand. So I see auctions for newbies. Well, this doesn't look anything to do with eBay. This looks like people doing auctions. And yeah, I realize that eBay is an online auction site. However, that's not what I'm getting across here. What I would recommend you do is take this whole header, in my opinion, and make it much smaller. In fact, I would only make it so that maybe that whole header is no bigger than about like that. Just something really small. That might even be too big. I mean, maybe just have it, so it fits up in this area, because it doesn't really add to what the person wants, with the audience that you're attracting. Then what I would do is I would make sure that this right here, the complete beginner's guide to making money with eBay, is much bigger and in your face. Now, that's my opinion. Now, the other thing that really stands out to me here is if you've done any research online about copywriting and everything, you know that right there where this green area here is, that's prime real estate. That's where the main money things are happening. And if you look at it just from right now where this page is, where are your true call to actions? Well, I'm seeing your true call to actions are right here and right here. And if you look, they are not in the green area, which is what you want. Instead, what you're giving them in the green area is, first of all, you've got a link to join our newsletter. And when someone clicks on that, what I thought was kind of funny is it comes into this where it says enter your opt-in code. So you either want to remove that and wait until this page is done, or get this page done. Now, the other thing as well, too, is get rid of join our newsletter. Who cares about join our newsletter? So get rid of that, come up with something more, sign up with Aweber or something, and actually create an autoresponder series for them, and obviously be selling them. But in my recommendation, just get rid of join newsletter. And what you want to do when you get to it is have like an opt-in box here that says, learns insider secrets to auctioning on eBay, sign up now. And then when they sign up, you can tell them, thanks for registering for my monthly newsletter. And what you want to do, in my opinion, is you've got your opt-in page, and when they opt in, they're going to be given to a thank you page. Then what you're going to want to do on the thank you page is on the top of the thank you page, say thanks for signing up. Please go to your email right now and verify that you signed up for here. And then right here underneath your small opt-in area, your little thank you for signing up, have like a sales letter that's getting them to say, hey, now that you signed up, you really want to check this out. It's kind of like, I think Ryan Dice mentioned this as being a sandwich page, which I guess is a good analogy to call, but it's something that I use religiously on all my sites now. And what this does then is, so they opt in, they come to this page, it says, hey, cool, you signed up, thanks a lot. Then underneath, but hey, now you're interested in this, boom, you should look into buying this. Click here to learn more. Because what's going to happen is they're already in the buyer's mindset and they're going to go to that product. So right there alone, that might help you to start creating money. The other thing is, what is with all of this navigation right here? You want people to take action? Well, they won't, simply because you're overwhelming them with options. I mean, I'm looking at this page right now. I come on here and the content really seems to be not a focus. The main focus, in my opinion, right now that I see is all this right here, all these links. Why do you want that there? Don't put any navigation links above the fold, meaning when someone lands on the page, don't put any links at all in the top section of the page unless it's something that's going to make you money. This is something I firmly believe in, and if you are going to put any navigation, move it over to the left. I'm sorry, over to the right. And the reason is because this is a main money area right there. So get that out of there. What you want to do instead, what I would recommend you do, is I would have this whole area here as content, but I would have something right here that would be a call to action saying, like an advertisement, learn how to dominate with eBay. Click here now, and it could be an image, and then your content could be all around it. Now, something else that I thought was really funny was, sorry, but your headline sucks. eBay rules? Well, what? What are you going to be showing? What am I going to be learning here? What does eBay rules have to do with, auctions for newbies? I mean, your headline, your title is so important, and I think this is so weak. You said you're getting good search engine rankings, but are you getting good traffic from those rankings? That's something I'm wondering, because I look at this and I see, well, you can't be getting very good, click-throughs on that word. Now, what I want to do here, let's just actually go to Google. Let's go site. Okay, so this is what your listing looks like. eBay rules. eBay rules. It's important to remember that eBay has very strict rules on what you can do and can't do on their site. For example, I'm sorry, but that's really weak. I mean, what is your goal here? You want to get people to click on that? Remember, this is a classified ad. You got to look at it like eBay rules. What I would do is have, get rid of eBay apostrophe and then dash. I would have eBay rules and what you need to know to make money on with eBay. Something like that. So eBay rules, what you need to know to make money with eBay. That's the title. Then also in the description, you answer the question of what the title has. So eBay rules. Do you learn exactly what you need to know to make money with eBay and not break any of the rules. The rules can cost you lots of sales. Click now to find out exactly what you must know. Something like that. Like tell the person in Google, okay, your site's number one, but it's if it's not very enticing, it just looks like eBay rules. I mean, it's like, oh well, that's kind of boring. They're gonna just go away. I mean, I think that's really what they will do. So it's okay to get the rankings. You got to make sure you're getting the traffic. So again, what you're going to want to do, get rid of all this navigation over here, open the content up, lower the size of your header, make that, not so much noticeable, increase your headline, and make your call to action stand out. Like even this call to action is pretty good, but, it just says click here for eBay video tutorials. Well, what does that have to do with the content? I'm missing the connection here. It says auctions for newbies, lifetime membership access. Click here for eBay video tutorials. There's a complete disconnect from what the content to what the ad has. You either need more explanation in the ad to encourage the person, or as I like to do, is use the funnel approach on your content. So the content can start really broad. For example, we have eBay rules, but by the time they read the content, what's happened is you've funneled the point of the content down to exactly where you want it, and you want it for them to take action. Meaning it starts off just talking generically about eBay rules, but it focuses down for them to understand that, this video series is going to help them understand exactly what they need to know about eBay rules to be able to make money. I highly encourage you, click here now, because breaking eBay rules can cost you, hundreds and not thousands of dollars. So you want to click this link. So there you go. That's just a brief overview of what I think you need to do on this site. Obviously, there can be a lot more. Look through all the comments people have given you. They've given some great feedback. But with following the podcast that I gave yesterday, but also with what I give in this video, I think you'll see, you should be able to see a big increase in what you can do with this website.